Hey traders, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Man, I'll tell you, right? I mean, when Mitch McConnell tweeted today there won't be really a stimulus check, the futures or just the market in general, like the S&P, Dow Jones, Russell 2000, all just started dumping, and then futures finally close up, and they just reopened like 10 minutes ago, and they gapped up and they just started rallying. I mean, it's kind of like the first thing we should maybe look at. It's like inverse everything, right, about what catalysts could do. That's why it's like really tough or really impossible to play catalysts, news catalysts, right? I mean, like, here it is, on your screen. Top left is S&P 500, bottom left Dow Jones, top right's NASDAQ. These are all futures, bottom right's Bitcoin. And yeah, I mean, just immediately a pop to the upside, and there's a gap that'll probably fill. It's just 5-minute charts, doesn't really matter, but the S&P 500 does have a gap to fill at the downside. 33.33, I think, or 33.30. You'd think it would eventually fill. It's just an everyday gap. It's not a breakaway gap. You just don't know when. All right, so Bitcoin futures 10,795. We're not too far off spot price, which is 10,731. And starting the stream, just looking at the 60-minute, right? So 60-minute patterns, right? They're too unreliable to trade, really. You use the 60-minute to see if there's somehow divergence lined up with 4-hour and daily and weekly divergence, right? It might help you gain like the clearest view, but I mean, look, you see it looks like a head and shoulders, right, after a rally, and it's a lower high, 78% retrace. It looks bad, it looks weak. Ascending running wedge too. I mean, it all looks like it's ready to dump, but man, at 10,681 it's just holding and hasn't dumped yet. So we're still just waiting on it to dump, but we know the monthly candle closes in 1 hour and 47 minutes, and there's a big number for Bitcoin. All right, $10,759. It's huge, dude. Big deal. Why? What's that number? What does that mean? All right, so it was before July and August, it was the second highest level where traders had ever settled up in the history of Bitcoin on the monthly. June 1st, 2019, right? You ran up to nearly 14K for dumping, correcting, selling off. So we broke it in July. We back tested it as support in August, and now we are back testing it again, and we're around $30 away from being above it. Again, 1 hour, 46 minutes. You want to close above that, just IMO. That's a support. It should be a support. You regard it once, you're regarding it twice. Good news. I mean, you've just, again, the down sloping resistance that was broken, you've held that pretty well. I mean, God, dude, we went all the way down to 98.50. We've had a pretty nice bounce since then, but, I don't know if there's enough data to call this actual bearish divergence yet on the monthly. Because what if you just, it's like an indecision candle. Yes, it's bearishly engulfing for sure, but it's not like a huge bearish engulfing candle. Just a small indecision candle that, yes, technically covers the previous candle, so you could say bearish engulfing. But again, man, like, what happens if it holds twice and then October ends up being an incredible month for Bitcoin where it rallies, right? I mean, because it's only back tested multiple supports as support when they one time were resistance. Monthly is not too bad. It's really not. Would be nicer. Just give me $30 more on Bitcoin for a close. You may not get it, and that's okay. Just wanting to let you know the monthly candle close is soon. That comes but once a month. Is the merch shop down? I mean, that would be news. That would be a new thing, right? But just, it's another day, right? So there's always problems with tech. That's like the most natural thing ever. It would be unnatural if I went live and there wasn't a technical problem at some point, some way, right? It would be unnatural. So, you know, anyway, monthly. What I did today, I scanned a bunch of the altcoins, man. I guess we can just go through them together if you want. Not sure how I should do this. Maybe I knock out like the S&P and gold and all that, and then we'll go to the monthly on all the altcoins. So here's your daily. I mean, really not doing anything. It's just kind of farting around, kind of bearish convergence. If it was to reverse, if it was to dump to the downside here, all right. A high on price, lower high on price, lower levels positive Momo. That's just kind of not really an edge, just kind of bearish on the oscillator. But again, there's a lot more going on. I really like the higher low. I really like the bullish engulfing candle we received on September 24th. That has certainly not gotten any follow through price action yet. So you'd think it would. It's gone up to 10,952. We tested that as resistance and no higher. You break that, good things could happen. Talk to Mr. Cheezel about that. Good things could happen. Right, good things could happen. Okay. So S&P, and it was a great day, and then it wasn't. I mean, we're talking, yeah, it was okay, but what did you do? You just went up and back tested previous all-time highs from February 19th, 2020 as resistance. You stayed there for most of the day and then pulled back on that Mitch McConnell tweet about there not being a stimulus deal, you know, for a while. Took a minute after he tweeted it, but definitely got that pullback. But what you gotta love about the S&P 500 on the daily at least is you haven't seen positive momentum since the 3rd of September. It's a new month now, right, for stocks too. Like their monthly candle's closed. It's done. It's cemented now. But you think the bulls might get the ball back, right, with the positive momentum looking almost imminent now. And if you break that, man, you know common retrace is going to put you at 35.30, right? I mean, breaking this could be extremely good. But the one thing that you just gotta like be cognizant of and just be aware of is that gap. The gap at 32.99, right? 3,300, right there. It's gapped up. So you think in time that would fill, no idea if it's going to be sooner rather than later. The market is all over the place, man. Mysteries abound. But you had that little wedge breakout. You had the 3,200 back test as support, and it's been really not. I think you're up like 9% since the bottom. Let's see. From the lowest point to the highest point. Oh, okay, 5.6%. But not too much, man. But still, it's pretty good. I mean, the divergence kind of timed when we're about to witness the daily shift, just like the 4 hour shifted perfectly, right? It was like a Friday, and then Monday, boom, gapped up. And just as you were about to go positive, you went positive in a very formidable fashion, right? So now I'm just talking about the daily. It's not like, obviously it's not divergence or anything, but it's almost positive again. And you know, when you get to those areas, oftentimes you get follow the price action, your positive Momo builds for a while. The bulls kind of get the ball. Like, that's like the way I kind of look at it. Like you're punting the ball to the bulls, or at least to the positive side. And then it may be terrible, right? 3 and out, they have to punt right back, and it goes right back to bearish. But see if the money printer can go burr. October, man. I mean, what is it? The worst. The S&P closed its month. I think it was the worst month the S&P's had in 9 years, but it was a pretty amazing quarter. Like, you take these 3 candles right here, add them together, still very nice stuff. But you know, kind of a little weird is we have confirmation now of a bearish reversal, which is the dark cloud cover, where, I mean, you know, most of y'all know about it if you watch the stream, what this dark cloud cover is. So, I mean, it's like where you have one green candle, and then your next candle opens higher than the previous candle's close. That happened right here, as you can clearly see. Right, the month of August, it closed 31st, 3,500, but then opened the next month at 3,507, $7 higher. All right, so what has to happen? The candle has to close, at least pierce through about 50% of the previous candle. It did that, and oh my God, it went 127, 141% piercing before rallying back up, and still closed, you know, lower than that 50% mark of the previous candle. So this is a certain bearish reversal pattern that has developed on the monthly. This could take a long time to play out. I'm just identifying it and showing you. That's all it is, right? And look what happened on the monthly. Go back to beautiful education. Thank you, S&P 500. The March candle, huge red candle. What happened in April? It's the inverse of the dark cloud cover. We call that the piercing line. Piercing line candle, where you open lower than the previous candle's close, and then you pierce through 50% minimum. And Bukowski, I think, talks about 65% of the way of the previous candle. You certainly did that, and look at the fall of the price action you received. For 4 months, you just went all the way up, hit all-time highs, whatever. So piercing line has now turned into a dark cloud cover, the inverse. So I don't know how that's going to play out. I'm just letting you know, right? You watch the stream, things happen, right? Every day there's new candles. Well, this candle just got cemented, and it only took us 30 days. All right. If you don't get anything out of it, I mean, if you don't get like any, you know, if you don't make any action off of it, at least you maybe learned something, or you knew it, but you couldn't really remember. Oh, it just reinforced your knowledge of this Japanese candlestick reversal. Okay, on it. The most significant time scale, the monthly. All right. Anyway, whew. Go do the Dow Jones Industrial. Why not? Just knock it out. Hey, just you gotta love it. Let's see. Daily is where I plotted it. I mean, this is gorgeous, dude. I mean, where did it bounce? Okay, I'm log scale. All right, not too big of a deal, but yeah, perfect, man. The bounce. The upsloping support, the horizontal line support back from April of 2019, and that area from October 2018. Lots of support. Remember, path of least resistance on the Dow Jones Industrial is up, not down. There's far less resistance above us than there is support below us. All right, and we just hit a steel wall of it, and we just bounced off of it, and then it's ushered in a gap a gap up, and then a back test of another support resistance from July of 2019 that we're now above. We're above like all major resistance. The next real resistance on the Dow Jones you didn't even touch today is pretty much 28,161. You think we'd test that before selling off again or blowing right through it? There's just not much more resistance left on the Dow Jones, man. You're in a pretty good spot. And what is Dow Jones? A lot of its value. I mean, of course, there's Apple, there's other assets on the Dow Jones. I'm just saying, like, it's not Qs, it's not tech. Tech's like up here at beyond a 1618. This thing hit an 88% retrace from its from the all-time high that we haven't broken yet. 88% retrace and reversed, only to pivot at a higher low than the previous low with hidden bullish divergence on the daily. And as you can see, the hidden bullish divergence is playing out, and it may not be done. Really, it may not be done. So you gotta like the way the Dow Jones looks. It's not bad, dude. Not bad. Yes, there's a gap fill down here at 27,203. Could happen sooner rather than later. But it's just something to be cognizant of. But also know, like, how do you get down there to fill the gap if the support's too strong? Because that's pretty friggin' strong, man. All right, and if anything, like, it could be an intraday wick down, and then you rally back up above the critical support. And that happens all the time. So you shouldn't be too worried about it. It's there, though. What happened? I don't know. Did it work? Did it unbug? It did unbug. I don't know. It was so weird. Maker the target. Maker. It's the Mega Man. We can look at the NASDAQ. Let's look at the Qs. Whatever. Qs. I mean, it had a great day. First level of positive momentum on the daily since September 3rd. Wow. Big pullback. Of course, the whole market pulled back. Don't blame the Qs. Don't blame Tesla. Don't blame Nvidia. Don't blame Apple, Microsoft. It's just a macro thing. But still technically engulfed, even though it's not really a big bullish. It's just indecision candle. Pretty good. You could always come back, test 269.60. But the thing is, man, yesterday or 2 days ago, you filled the gap. Like, it sold off. The wick touched where the gap was and rallied back up. And so I mean, the argument I've had is there was a continuation of hidden bullish divergence. You got like quintuple almost bullish divergence on the RSI and the MACD. Look at it, man. It's gorgeous. Every time you make a low, you make higher levels of negative momentum or lower levels of relative strength. And it's just doing it again. Even though, yes, it did fall out of the channel, you know, on the 4 hour we're showing classic bearish divergence. So you're talking about classic bullish divergence on the 4 hour with daily hidden bullish divergence, an amazing combination of variables that definitely give you higher than a 50% chance of something playing out to going to the upside, right? And implying it's going to go to the upside, your probability is higher, okay? So let's see if this positive momentum manifests into much higher prices like we've seen it time and time again on the Q's Tech. And guess what looks very similar? The IXIC, which is the NASDAQ composite. Just real quick. Alright, same thing. First level positive memo since September 3rd. That's big time. That's big time. See, here on the NASDAQ composite, it did not fill the gap. So that just makes you a little bit more, what's going on with that, man? 10,912. Couldn't make it with that hammer. So Tech's just doing all the right things, man. Making you worry less because it filled the gap. Come on, man. Yeah, when QQQ tattoo, exactly. Blame Tesla, man. Blame them, dude. Hey, they had a decent day. I mean, not bad. Like, Tesla, though, man. Hidden bullish divergence, and then the idea of the higher low double bottom and it beginning a new wave, right? XABC, and it's working from C to D now. Oh, yeah. Look at the uptrend, how it tests these supports. The bullish convergence was very nice. There's a gap fill up here at like 448 that could very well get hit if things continue to be well for tech. And this is what I'm talking about. The butterfly, where this new wave could usher in price action that could take you all the way to almost $550 minimum. Minimum. Of course, you're going to have to break 502. Of course, you're going to have to break 450. But this is kind of like wave analysis. It happens over and over and over again. All right? Same, I mean, it's just like X, A, B, C, D. This is beautiful, though. Beautiful, complex structure developing. And yeah, you could draw a trend line here for the breakout point. I don't think you've done that yet on Tesla. You're just right at it, man. Just button up against it. It's almost just beautiful amounts of price contraction. If you break it, you could be off. But if you can't, you would definitely be able to see 388 again. That would happen if that gap needed to fill on the S&P and the, NASDAQ. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So it wasn't just Tesla. We'll look at these monthly charts, dude. Man, Nvidia. What about this trade setup, dude? It's been killing it. Entry was what 394 or something. I'm sorry, 494 or something. She's been ever since the entry, man. Just kings. 540 today, hit the golden retrace from the high point to low point. Right, 618. And stalled. It was doing really well. Macro pulls back. So does Nvidia. That's okay. Micron got killed today, but nearing the top of the channel again. Beautiful uptrend it's been in for, since like April. So yeah, we'll see if it can keep rallying and make a 78-88% retrace. 574 is the take profit. That's a gap fill. Take profit on the trade. So you get a pullback here to back test. We had a bullish engulfing candle today on the 4 hour. Indecision after the engulfing, not bad. But that just means that you could always come and back test 531 regarded as support before going higher. Definite possibility. Beautiful, man. All right, future's still doing pretty well. Pretty well. They're up 0.09%, 0.07%, 0.14%, whatever, dude.
Hey, Mitch, trying to make a cake with MOS. Can we get your eyeballs for a minute? Thanks, dude.
Sure. MOS, cake baking. Oh, mosaic. Interesting. Well, it had that dragon back, let's see, clean slate though. Oh, mosaic, man. Alright, a deep retrace. Certainly an 88% retrace from its high to low. This could be a bearish bat pattern, right? Just from the previous discernible swing high from January. Let's go to the daily. Need a lot more data. Let's see how this thing is. Lifespan. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Ooh, interesting. Wow. The weekly. It's a strong support that it held right there, huh? Can't say there was much bullish divergence down here on either, but that's like that Corona crash really screwed the oscillators up. It's just been in a multi-year downtrend since 2010, man. Just lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But it finally did hit like 100% retrace from a 2003 low. And now it's at another critical support resistance right here. Right there, 1856. Dang, man. Don't see anything on the weekly, like oscillators. I mean, maybe there's like a channel or a supply line of some sort we could plot. Don't know if we'd use that top there. See how this looks. Oh yeah, that's probably it right there. So it's probably got a little way to go, but I don't know, man. I don't really see anything. It's in a like long-term downtrend, and it's showing it was showing nasty bearish divergence the 4-hour. So I'm just going through the process, man. You got to go through multiple time scales. You always want to do that. I mean, XA. Yep. 886. Right there. Could go up a little bit higher, but that's normally a reversal area, right? Normally a reversal area. Man, that's a crazy resistance, dude. September 2017, you'd think it's reasonable to believe that a reversal could happen. You could fill a gap down 1396 in time. Is there maybe a rising wedge or something going on too? No, it's just more like a channel. Yeah, dude, nothing to me sticks out as amazing here. To me, it seems like it's had a really nice run since the COVID crash, has made an 88% retrace, and is butting up against a critical resistance from history with no edge, implying that it's going to go higher now, right? Though it could, of course. If it ever did go higher, you'd think 2222 would be the next target. But not really any value here. And we know it's a 10-year long downtrend. So baking a cake might be better for a short than a long, but I don't really see any strong bearish divergence on the daily. Right? It's just kind of meh. Maybe you get up to actually test the 886 at like $20.44, and we'll see if we can get some lower levels of positive Momo. So it looks more bearish than bullish, if that makes sense, for a kind of good reason. Right? This isn't like Cisco that was at all-time highs before COVID and crashed and is still very far off, but still is retraced 50% of the way. All right, this is far worse. This is not the same at all as many other value stocks that got hit hard and have not completely recovered from the COVID crash. So much different here. Worse. So, not really digging it, man, okay? All right. Alright, I want to show you all something that was amazing. Well, it was setting up for amazingness. I identified it a couple days ago, so I think it was at the airport, and saw this. It's like, wow. Okay, so what a good start, but Walmart was just butting up against this upsloping support, and then sold off, and then a piercing line reversal occurred, at least on the 4-hour. And it looked like the Momo was shifting, and it was up a little bit today, but it just boomed after I posted the trade setup in Patreon, it was just charts only, right? I pinged at everyone. But yeah, pulled back with the market, but eventually higher prices. Talking 145, 147, 82, 150, and then eventually 155. It goes on a tear to go to new all-time highs, assuming the macro doesn't crash. Walmart's got a lot of opportunity for higher prices. Okay, it's an all-time highs territory. It's showing hidden bullish It was showing hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. I believe also the daily. Yes, certainly the daily was showing hidden bullish divergence on the MACD. It's gorgeous. And now big bullish engulfing candle today. Rounding action. Targets up here, man. All right. What's up, Bjorn? Thanks for the H. Thank you, man. Super chat. Let me sound check. Audio too loud? Let me know. Thanks. I like Walmart. I was looking at Coca-Cola. This is more of a value trade. I'm owning it for a while. Where it's just hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. I believe the daily too. And guess what? You could make the argument almost on the monthly that closed today. Coca-Cola's showing hidden bullish divergence. But look at this. I believe this is a form of Wyckoff reaccumulation. Extreme amounts of reaccumulation. Okay? But look at this, where you pivoted and just another higher low from your August 21st low. I mean, come on, man. Wyckoff reaccumulation, you're getting near that last point of supply stuff. And I really do think, if Trump gets reelected, it's less of a question. If he does get reelected, you're thinking that value will do what it did in 2016. It's going to outperform tech, at least for a couple quarters. Coca-Cola is definitely one of those. All right, this is what I'm talking about, the difference between Mosaic and Coke. Like, yeah, dude, it's rallying. It hasn't, Mosaic had an 88% retrace from its COVID high, so much deeper. But just remember the context historically. Before it was just mega uptrend. All it's done over time, and it's taken a while. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Throughout its history, Mosaic's not the same at all. So, yeah, this could be onto something. Once you break $50, $55, $56 real fast, and then you could, after that, see $60. There you go. They struck a partnership today with TAP or Coors to sell their seltzer or whatever. Pretty cool. Okay, man. Coca-Cola. These are value assets. And then look at Cisco. It's up 1.72%. Let's just look at it, man. Another higher low. Are you kidding me? What is happening? Look at the hidden bullish divergence going on the 4-hour. On the higher low, it's just impending price action continuation. The upside, just wow. The accumulation is just there, man. It's great, So in time, could see much higher prices. $76, $86. See all-time highs again. Fill a gap up at 81.60. All possible. The macro doesn't crash, but yeah, we know tumults. The election's coming up. It's okay. People are going to be cash. There's, what is it, $3.12 trillion sitting in cash or something? I think Probst was talking about. Plenty of money that could come back on this market once the, once people, gain some more confidence, right? Everyone's scared right now, and rightly so. We just got through the worst performing month of the year for stocks based on history, and the worst performing month for crypto according to history. So we survived, man. All right, cool. Okay, the links. That's so weird. That's YouTube because they did their whole thing, their whole stream overhaul. That's so typical, man. All right. Yep. Brad, what about the Yep, megaphone, yeah, broadening top or whatever on S&P for sure. It's been that way, you know. So what are you thinking? Let's do the US dollar real quick. There it is. Hidden bullish divergence kind of developing now. From a low to the higher low. I just plotted on my other chart right here. So impending price action continuation the upside, at least on the 4 hour, being signified there on the oscillators. So we could rally, make attempted rally, lower high, double top, higher high before dumping for real again, like more majorly. It doesn't have to happen. The negative mode just keep building. It just depends on the euro, right? The euro and what the pound, the yen. Because the DXY is like an aggregate of different forex pairs, trading pairs. Cool. So you normally do want this to dump, man. It's been really good for Bitcoin. I mean, here, when this huge dump happened, Ethereum and Bitcoin went on their massive run, their markups, right? After all that reaccumulation, trading range and Wyckoff reaccumulation, like this, yeah. So you want another huge leg down, and it could happen in time, right? We've already talked about what normally happens in DXY. High to low, 50% retrace, double top, triple top before dumping, marking down more majorly. High to low, 38% retrace, double top before dumping, marking down, and now high to low, 50% retrace. So you could always double top. That's historically what happens, double or triple top at the fib node where the major reversal is going to happen. So don't be surprised for a double top or a slightly higher high or something for dumping like this. Okay. Cool. Man, this just goes nuts. Alright, if you want to, man. We can shift gears again. Alright, let's just start it out with Dash. Still okay, still fine, still hit the PCZ twice, divergence there, the daily bullish divergence, don't back it up, and you've just not been really performing. That's okay, trying to engulf here on the 4 hour, and you just got to let it play out. That's it. I mean, $78, $80, $87 to $88 targets, all of them targets up here. If it's going to play out, it could fail. Failing is part and parcel of trading, right? Technical analysis merely gives you an edge, maybe 15, 20, 30% edge, right? Better than a coin flip. So still fine. It's just not really going anywhere. Maybe the patient man or woman will win, will prevail. Okay, let's see. So hanging in there, man. Look, you go to the daily, remember, still fine. I mean, positive memo. This is where price action should eventually rise to the upside and hit targets up here. All right, you bounce twice, not once, twice off the critical support.
Don't forget gold and silver smile.
Yeah, we can knock those out real quick. Dash snuck one in before. All right, let's see. Just golds. And nothing, man. I mean, nothing. Like, there's no edge right now for a trade at all. Remember, we're waiting for an edge. We knew this could happen. I mean, you just had a bearish engulfing candle, and the monthly closed about 2 hours ago on this asset. Here it is. Brand new candle right here. Big red candle to break you below the 1900 area. So you think in time gold could come and test 1825. That is the highest point where traders set it up on the monthly ever back in 2011. So that's definitely a possibility. Sweet, only the monthly. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, it's just correcting some after a colossal run that lasted for like 2 years. 2 years we've been bullish on it, but now it's like it was getting froggy. We're on the there's a huge buying climax. Often those can usher in corrections, certainly. right? I mean, classic distribution after the buying climax, just butting up against a critical, that was the previous all-time high. And now you've dumped and you're rallying only to make a common retrace before you dump again to double bottom, whether it's a higher low, double bottom, like the same, or a lower low, we don't know. But at that point, maybe we get a lower low, double bottom, and then we show some nice, real bullish divergence. This is kind of, man, like, be looking for it on the daily, but you'd be looking for it on the MACD. Right, you see on the MACD, you could definitely get it maybe on the RSI at the same time. So you're looking for just another sell-off soon. If you want an edge, if you're trying to maybe swing trade it, you got nothing right now. There's just no point. Just we move on. But you know, other times in history, wow, there's great opportunities on gold. Wow, at that current time, you know, back here, March 20th, whoa, dude, double bottoming. You know, right here, it's like May 13th, whoa, 3 rising valleys, whoa, inverse head and shoulders, June 15th, whoa, got something going on, bull flag, all right, but nothing right now, nothing. You just broke out. All right, patience. Wait for the edge to come to you, because if you don't, it will be considered what I would call the market playing you. You can play the market. You got to go that route. Okay. All right, gold, silver, same thing. There's no edge. That's why it's like, we can look at it, but great, dude. Yes, that's exactly what happens. You dump, you rally, you reflexive rally. There's no real exhaustion or anything, and it sells off, and maybe double bottom. Maybe we get a great opportunity down here at 2173 at a critical support with a second confirmation bottom. Could be a trade. Could be, maybe. But until there's an edge, I don't really care. I'm just going to wait. There are other assets that are out there that we're showing opportunity. There was an opportunity on silver technically to take a short. This was identified and publicly announced on stream like I'm doing now. It was there. It was there, dude. Same thing with copper, man. It's the same thing. It's like dumped it. There was an opportunity for short. It was there, just like silver, and now it's played out, and now there's no edge for anyone. No edge. Let's go ahead and dash real quick. So it's still looking fine until Bitcoin crashes the party and ruins it. But if Bitcoin doesn't crash the party and ruin it, Dash has a really good chance of seeing these targets if you're patient. Let's go to the monthly on it, because that's why we're kind of here, because this, again, we got hour and 12 minutes till a monthly candle close across the cryptosphere. All right, so bearish engulfing candle on the monthly for Dash. But again, at that critical ice line from January 2019, February, October 2019, March 2020, right? That is so important. If you break that on the monthly, then there's a good chance in time Dash would see $41. You ready for that, man? I don't think anyone wants that, okay? It's just not a very big bearish engulfing candle, even though it's definitely there, man. There wasn't much time spent in the positive momentum territory either. Kind of blah. But we're hoping, right? We're thinking the daily and the 4 hour would give us enough. We've already bounced off of it, but it could bring us to higher prices, you know, at least for the trade. I don't know what it's going to do after that. But like, you're bullishly engulfing on the 4 hour right now, just like you did a couple candles ago. Let's go, man. Sitting bad. Okay, let's go to Zcash. That was looking wonderful. Look what it's done, man. This was identified on stream. You all saw it if you watched the stream. If you're a patron, you were pinged at everyone. Look at Zcash on the daily and the 4 hour at a critical support from history all the way back, man. Such a congestion area. Way back here, man, from December 2018, February, March 2019, right? If you didn't hold that, you were probably going down to 20-some bucks based on the weekly. So this thing's continuing to fly. Up 3% right now, breaking above the 200 moving average for the first time since September 2nd, beginning of the month. And it looks like the next target is the supply line that is upon you, right around $67. It's probably where Zcash is going. That's not good. Let me see. I don't know where to find the link for it. That's not it. Well, I'm trying to fix something. Because, you know, YouTube bugging out. So. Yeah, I don't know, man. There we go. That's what it is. That should be better. Now, thanks for the 656 people tuned in as we watch Zcash. Maybe it's finishing up the month really, really strong. Really strong, dude. This is.
Hey, brother. Would you be able to look at XLE? This could be long term. 12.93%
Energy.
dividend yield.
XLE, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Nah, man. Nothing right now. Nothing really right now sticks out to me. But the beauty is, last time we looked at it, it was going to make a common retrace between $38 and $47.42. Went up and almost hit the 618 perfectly before reversing majorly to the downside. So, look, it broke a critical ice line, 35.05. That was bad, real bad, technical. And that, yeah, right here is very bad to break that. So now you're holding on to some support from 1999, 2002 is coming up. But eventually you could see $23 again. There's just no support really until there. You know, if you think about a harmonic even, it's not deep enough. It looks like to me, just eyeballing, maybe it's just a 61.8% retrace. So maybe in time, yeah, it's a 50%. Yeah, that's, yep, you would want to wait for value, and that value would be at $26 roughly. Nothing until then though. I would just wait. No way. Nothing yet, dude. But maybe it reverses here. I don't care though. Look, remember, it's about patient man's game. You've broken very critical support, so there's not much support where you are now, and it could keep selling off. And at least with this, you've got an opportunity. Right, look, it rallies here, makes a lower high. It could even come back, test $35 before dumping again. This could take a while. It's the daily, but this is where you want to. It's energy, man. I don't know. Like, I would say no until 25.58, $26. Okay, it's got some more selling off to do. RSI looks terrible. Looks, you got nothing going on the RSI. Maybe the MACD is looking okay. Like there's divergence here. There is. Just, I would wait for deep value areas based on where we are, the lower high and the 50% retrace. Okay. Thank you, J-Togs, man, for the contribution. 100% crowdsourced stream. No advertisements, no sponsorships, no affiliate marketing, just each and every one of you, okay? All right, so going back to things, a very notable gainer today in the crypto sphere is Monero, a privacy coin that broke big resistance, man, big time, and it's breaking this little it was an upsloping resistance, but 115 is next. 115 is the next. Well, yep, that's the next target, dude. Just about on a significant time scale. This is big time, man. Look at this. Look at this upsloping resistance supply line busting through it. Earlier today, you were just testing it, pulling back at it. That's big. You're almost up 9% now. Yes, overbought on the 4-hour, but let's go to the monthly because it's about to close. No divergence. Huge volumes. Volume spike. Huge volume in the past two candles. Monthly. Monthly's great, dude. It's one of the only ones in crypto that looks absolutely promising. Very good. Whereas green, it's not showing a bearish engulfing candle or some sort of half A. engulfing candle to the downside. It looks great, man. Right, the neckline for the potential double bottom on Monero is 120. So 115, 120, that's probably where you're headed to test it and fail or to test it and break it. And eventually on Monero, if this actually was to play out in time, it could take months, many months. The eventual common retrace area for Monero is $197 to $304. Just like Ethereum, just like EOS and Litecoin have their own potential double bottoms, at least Monero is doing well in the worst month for crypto. It's doing exceptional. I mean, this month it's up 17.19%. Yeah, I think it's outperforming almost every crypto that's like kind of larger. Like it, you know, of course there's going to be the trash, you know, casino coins, right? That are new with DeFi. I don't consider them even real, you know, in the same ballpark as something like Monero that's been around for a while, like a lot of the other ones. It's just outperforming this month. Terrible month for all markets. Okay, impressive for sure. Okay, I don't think you want to see this one, but you're gonna link on the monthly. Gross. Real gross. Right? It's not a bearish engulfing candle per se. It can't be a dark cloud cover because, you know, crypto, it opens and closes. There is no, you know, market closes. It's like the candle opens and closes immediately always. So there's no weekends. So it's just big red candle after a huge green candle. All right. At $20, and that was it, dude. Nothing to look at besides it could be the beginning.
Hey Mitch, can you look at SME Sony? Thanks for the strong work, brother.
Yes. Hold on. Make sure I got that right. Sony, Adam I, thank you, man. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna pull it up here. We can just start it with a monthly. The monthly, whoa. Whoa, dude. So it's just making its common retrace from the tech bubble of 2000, right? What a run, though. Definitely could be argued some bearish divergence going on in the RSI, continuation of it. Oh man, last month was a beautiful bearish reversal, and this month we just closed with the red candle. Pretty much, this could be confirming this bearish reversal candle from last month, man. This is where you higher risk. You see a candle like that, man, on the monthly, and then you see a red candle like this that's a lower low than the previous low. That means follow through price action is very probable here on Sony. So you could eventually backtest $60. That's September 2018 high. Goodness. Adam, what happened, dude? You okay? Oh man. Daily. Yeah, it went up 1272 fib extension, and now it's not. It's making lower highs. I mean, dude, that weekly is, well, the monthly, right, is really scary. It's a scary candle on the monthly. Okay. Oh, and also, yeah, right, the old uptrend, the old channel I had. Sorry, it's kind of busy because different time scales and stuff, but look what else, you know, like the way I had it. I didn't ever touch this or move it. I think this is correlated to what I had, but this uptrend right here, I mean, you hit that up, thrusted through it, and you're back in it now. So maybe it's off, but let's adjust now. Yeah, it's probably like this at that point if you adjust it, so you're out. So I don't know, man. It's kind of tough there, but let's see if we can get some confluence. Because all right, the weekly, this 2007 high to your 2012 low, 1414 fib extension. All right. Just gonna get rid of that. Yes, you're in an uptrend. Wow, riveting. So tech bubble high to low. 50% retrace touched perfectly. $84 and no higher. So I don't know, confluence kind of there, yeah, between $80 and $84. It's kind of 1414 high to low, and then the high to low 50%. So yeah, dude, that's definitely a reversal area. Look at the weekly bearish divergence, dude. You better be careful. The monthly showing that bearish Japanese candlestick with just shooting star, right? A shooting star reversal with weekly bearish divergence in the RSI. I mean, that's not strong. That's not good. That's bearish stuff after a 50% retrace. After an exceptional rally, right? So to me, it's like higher risk for a lot of tech. Value's kind of where the party is, man. That's where I'm like, my mouth's watering a little bit, right? With the Ciscos, the Coca-Colas, the Walmarts, Targets. I don't know. Just heck, even like Home Depot is really high, but it's had a correction. It's kind of double bottoming. Stuff like this, man. I don't know. That's froggy. So you could at least eventually see $73. Can't hold $73. You're going to $60. So good luck, dude. Alright, let's go to ICX. What happened? Atomite, did you accidentally do that? Or did it bug out? I don't even understand. Thanks for the 10, I think. The PS5 could fix it. I don't know, man. It's just it's just technical, right? It's a technical halfway mark from the tech bubble. It's a really nice run. I mean, it's parabola. It's like the Qs almost. You know, you get the curved line tool. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Look how far it could go and still be in parabola. It'd come all the way down to like 64.89 before rallying to higher prices. That's beautiful. That's just too easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay, going parabolic again. It's done that before, right? This wasn't even a parabola. It's just straight line up, man. Good God. So it's just like the Qs, man. The QQ is the same way. You're just far away from that line. Eventually, you want to come back to it, test it, and then run again. Okay, if it's going to continue up. Cool. All right, let's go to one of our favorite looking ones. Like, it doesn't matter if it fails, it fails. But it's like, at the same time, this is what you look for on any market, any asset at all times. The coinciding variables here are exceptional. I don't care. Like, again, that's what stop losses are for. Trades fail, part and partial. But look, man, I mean, it's like bullish bat into a potential double bottom with all the divergence in the 4 hour and certainly on the daily as well. And where the double bottom's appearing is a higher low than your previous lows, than your previous lows before it. All right, uptrend stuff. When you're in an uptrend, you're looking for double bottoms. That's exactly where you're looking for double bottoms. This is the context where double bottoms can become insanely good run-ups. Confirmation bottoms. South Koreans aren't playing around, man. They respect the TA in crypto more than anyone, man, I think. Okay? Like, so just still trying to break this right here. It's a peak from March of this year. It's there's a congestion zone up between 42 and 46 cents. I think you break 42 cents, you're going to 46 cents. Tried yesterday, Bitcoin pulled back some. Nah, it's just churning along. Patience is very important here. I mean, it's so good that you can go to daily, look at it. Here's more divergence. It's gorgeous, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you hadn't seen bullish divergence like this on ICX since back in December of 2019. And when you showed bullish divergence, classic bullish divergence like that, oh my God, the run-up you had was insane. Absolutely ludicrous. So, you've been warned on it, whether it plays out or not. Again, Dale trades part and parcel, but this one gives you a higher probability than a lot of others. Oh, why not? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Targets 55 cents, 67 cents, 80 cents. There you go, dude. Chat's frozen. Why did it freeze? That doesn't even make sense. It's such a weird... See, there you go. There's always got to be some problem that doesn't make any sense, that never happens. So typical. Alright, well, Streamlabs, thanks. What is the YouTube? Look at Adam Eyes. It's like broken for me. It's showing you tip like 5 or 4 different times. Yeah, I know. There's nothing I can do, man. Like, I don't pay attention to that because it's a problem that never occurs. Ever. Ever. It's apparently widespread across YouTube right now. There you go, man. It's a new day, and tomorrow there will be another problem that exists, that happens, that no one has any idea what's going on. It's like, what? Why did that happen? I don't know, dude. Just cause. Whatever. No big deal. Okay, so, yeah, it's not gonna work. Sorry. Go to Tron. Tron, same thing. Like, man, hidden bullish divergence is certain here. It's a real thing. But it's just like getting no follow price action off that divergence is still... You haven't seen positive momentum since the 10th of September. So you're thinking that would eventually turn around. But look, man, you're really struggling here. You're unable to break back above this critical ice line from February 15th. You got to do that, man. Or, yeah, you're eventually going to see 2.2 cents down here. So, hidden divergence on Tron. 4 hour really struggling here. I don't even, inverse head and shoulders still maybe an idea, but you got no real edge here for the reversal. Nothing's implying it's gonna go up now, right now. You know, it's just right at that September 16th low. Could be very good. It'd be a neckline here around 2.8 cents. You break that off the races to make your common retraces. Huge common retraces. Okay. All right. So let's go to the monthly though. The monthly, you might vomit looking at this. Oh my God, dude. It was the bullish Gartley on Tron to BTC IMO that got this thing to run so high. It hit 4.9 cents at a side point. Someone out there bought that. Crazy. Someone bought 4.9 cent Tron and it's at 2.6 cents. Correct. So it's the same thing. Adam and Eve, potential double bottom. And look at this candle. It's like, do you even consider that like a evening star or a shooting star, excuse me, reversal? A lot of effery, man. Tons of it. But if you can ever get things going on that 4 hour, that daily, man, I think Tron has a good chance. A lot of room to run to the upside. It really is. It's just weird, man. A fake out of a double bottom breakout, and you know this is what can happen. Look at where you can go. There's nothing looking left. Yes, chat is broken right now. I don't know how that even. No, it's working now. Oh, what are y'all talking about? It's good now. I changed the merchandise page to work now. Give me an update on that, all right? It's all good. All right, so yeah, if you want to look at that. Don't want to look at that, I guess, right? Let's switch it up to a random S coin. that people care about. I mean, remember the 60-minute? It was there. It was great. All right, it's UNI. It's kind of doing something interesting for sure. Because now you got some data on the 4-hour that's real. I don't know though, because it never technically, the 886, it was so close. It was like an 88%, it was an 87% retrace, right? After the wedge, the XABCD is going on, right? The way it looks cool, at least looks pretty good, is like the fact that you haven't had positive Momo since the 26th, 4 days ago, but again, it's about to go green. So you could run up, you could test 449 as resistance for dumping, and maybe finally hitting 391. It's just so close, man. There just isn't enough of an edge on the 4-hour for this to be great. It's just the pattern itself, and it didn't even hit directly the 886. Very, very close though. Now the 60-minute though, definitely showing bullish divergence on the R side. It's beautiful. I mean, it's like, man, if only this could be on the 4-hour, man. If only. It'd be amazing. Like, be something you might trade, but and the pattern looks exceptional. It's just, it was close, but not close enough, and the 4-hour isn't giving us the variables that we so covet that the 60-minute is, kind of, and it's only on one oscillator. So I mean, your target, if it actually did play out, would be 520 and 550. Yeah, chat is broken. Duh. Yeah, YouTube's having some serious issues. Yesterday they had problems too. It's like, what? Can't mod people when I want to mod them and stuff. That makes sense. Okay, so we got 48 minutes until your monthly candle close is. If you're enjoying the live stream at all, hit that like button. I haven't had a sub in like 2 weeks. No one subscribed. No new subscribers to my channel in like 2 weeks. It's over, dude. I'm done growing. I'm never growing again, and that's okay. All right, let's VeChain up 3% today. That's looked good, continuing to look good. It was a double bottom or a potential double bottom. It's been rallying ever since. At a PCZ of just open-minded, out-of-the-box thinking of this being a swing low. 786 right here, one bottom, two bottoms. Divergence was there, right, on the RSI valleys. At a critical support for the Walmart rumor news. All right, so the power of Walmart. It bounced twice, confirmation low off that. And it's been going ever since. And now what is it doing? Well, it's breaking out. Well, at least the unchanged trend line I've had plotted, it struggled, it sold off, and now it's going. And now it's at the 200 moving average for the first time since September 20th. You break them, and it's like, that's probably the target. It's like 1.5794 cents. You're kind of breaking a descending broadening wedge, but you know already it was bullish. This is a trade setup. This is definitely a trade setup. The entry was down here at 1.1 cents or whatever. It's been slow going. Tell me mini cryptos have been slow going, man. You know, Monero is like in its own ballpark right now. Maker, though, hey, that's another trade setup. It's up 8%, man. We haven't even looked at it. Target hit on that. Here's a... Looking for the publication. Okay, so this was the idea. This was the trade setup. I mean, this is exactly, so education here. You know, money made for patrons who took the trade, and then education for all of you, right? I mean, here's Maker. Okay, let's go to Maker's chart real quick. Maker, okay. The double bottom at the ice line from June 27th and July 3rd. That was also a trade setup here. The inverse head and shoulders that went bonkers and went insane. The double bottom also played out and then went even crazier. But look, man, it's like triple RSI bullish divergence just looked too dang good. Descending broadening wedge, whatever. It broke out and back tested. And look, got as high as $604. What was the first target? $593. What was the second target? $642. So 2 targets of this trade setup have been achieved. Okay, 1. Wait, why did it? Why is it not? Oh, okay, I get it. So, so what I did recently was I adjusted my Fibonacci. This is okay. So conservative Fibonacci, less conservative. This is the major high on the daily that is undeniable. That is the way I fibbed for the trade setup. So it's hit 1 target. But if I would not have fibbed from the top, you would have hit 2 targets, and that's okay. So, yep, first target hit 593, second target 642, not 604 or whatever. So, yeah, it just all depends on how you feel about it. It's not, neither way is wrong, okay? But more conservative Fibonacciing, less conservative up here. So either way, money made on both, right? This is what TA is about, man. Right? For any haters out there, losers out there, I mean, it's like, what are you gonna say? You can talk crap about something else. You got nothing to say about Maker, dude. Nothing. You got nothing, dude. You didn't even know about it. My God. Beautiful though. I wish I had the button. I didn't get it set up. The TA respected thing. Let's hear the audio.
TA respected.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Very sweet. See, my chat's broken now. I mean, talking the real YouTube chat is broken. Wow. What is happening? YouTube is so busted right now, dude. Unreal. It's like comments now are like doubling. Doesn't make any sense, dude. Still, I've never seen a problem like this ever happen, okay? So just scrolling up for a second. What the? I have no words. Let's go Maker, dude. Let's go VeChain. Let's go Tron. Let's go Litecoin, right? Litecoin. Just another one. Another trade setup that's slow going. Low and slow barbecue, right? And the PCZ, the Shark, it was literally here. That was like the intro, like 42.50, 42.75. And, you know, it's barely taken off. It's barely done anything. It's kind of hard to do anything when Bitcoin's doing nothing too, right? So, wow, man. I can't believe how broken chat is. So it's kind of like I'm doing a static video because I can't even see what y'all are typing. Weirdest bug of all time. It breaks when I detach live chat and put it to where I normally always have it, so... Okay, so eventually you think that Litecoin would see $50. You break $50, you're going to $60 most likely. And at that point, you could reverse violently on a lower high, but targets, if you're playing the huge bullish shark pattern, 64.83, 68.65, sounds insane, I know, but the new monthly candle, man, October for crypto is not historically a bad month. October for crypto is normally, it can be insanely good, like crazy good. We could look at let's see what Artsy posted, I think, kind of it was like a Excel spreadsheet of, let's see, really, man? He posts something and I type it in and like, nothing shows up. Good God, man. Okay, I found it, we're good. So he posted this, and I'm just bringing it up with you. so you can see it. All right, Bitcoin returns by month. If we look at September, it's terrible. It's so bad, man. Like September in 2014, negative 21%. 2015, up 2%. 2016, up 5.8%. 2017, down 8%. 2018, down 6%. 2019, down 14.9%. This month, down 13%. But then you look at the next month, the month of October, the only month that's been bad, the only negative month you've seen on Bitcoin since 2014 is 2014, where you were down 13.4%. But look at this, 2015 up 28%, 2016 up 13.9%, 2017 up almost 40%. Okay, never mind, excuse me. 2018 was down 4.8%. 2018 was terrible though. Conditions were awful. You were still in a correction and you were about to capitulate. Different market conditions. Last month or last year, up 10.4%, and we don't know because we're about the candle. 38 minutes is about to, a new one's going to be painted. So it could be extremely good for crypto. I don't know if anyone's even talking. I can't see, but there you go, man. Interesting. All right, 10,760 on Bitcoin. That's it. You close above that, very good. Close above it, not so good. Remember, Bitcoin, monthly chart, log scale, so it doesn't matter log scale or not, but again, because that's not going to change. That support would not change whether you're in log scale or not. Right here, dude. Sorry, it's 10,757, 10,759, just depending on what exchange. It's like the same thing, same dollar amount, like $2 off. Closing above that, I think is exceptional. It's good. I mean, it's like another back test of the old supply line broken, held as support, and holding for the second month in a row. This from June, so good, man. So let's get some strength going into close. Wow. Oops, sorry. Saw that on. Wow, Chance so broken, dude. I don't know what to do. I can't engage with y'all. It's that bad. Well, when I do pop out, it goes to the 607, or that's 707. Wow, dude. I've never had this problem before in my life. You know what it is, though, right? It's YouTube rolling out their new thing where you can't use the beta version or the old version. You have what was now beta is now they make you use it, and it's not ready. Their new thing is not ready at all. There's so many different problems. So is it any wonder that there are issues, unprecedented issues with YouTube live chat right now and everything else? Oh wow, man. I don't know what to say. So this is a static video now because I don't even know if I'm live anymore. I mean, it says I'm live. It says there are 626 people watching, but I don't know, dude. Yeah, Ninja Girl, it sucks. So, good stuff. Let's get a real strong close. And this could be, we could get a great month for October. Historically, the probability is high, right? If you flip a coin, I mean, the coin normally lands on the head side, which is bullish. Context isn't too bad. Still, thank you. It is really weird not having YouTube chat. I don't even... So it's okay, 4 hour on Bitcoin, not too bad. It's just chopping around after reversing, but remember what it did. All it did was back you know, it sprung, or sorry, it broke the supply line, just back tested the supply line, made a higher low, still trying to make the same higher lows in the previous low, and it's just chopping around. There's no real edge right now. I think if it was anything, it would be bullish convergence, a low on price, a higher low on price with lower levels of negative momentum, which isn't bad. It has already made a moderate retrace, so if things are too bullish, the moderate retrace is it. It could run. I mean, 10,952 would be the target if it's gonna run. But again, the 60-minute looks terrible, but it's really hard to trust the 60-minute. I can't trust the 60-minute, man. You just can't, because look, it's not breaking down yet. This horizontal line support, this upsloping support, it hasn't broken. Just like Square and Qualcomm, they just could never break the downside. So yeah, it does look, 60-minute looks, it's prime for a huge dump to the downside, right? But it's not the 4-hour, and it's not the daily, and it's not monthly or weekly. Those don't look bad. Only the 60-minute, one of the least significant time scales. It is the least significant time scale I would ever look at. I'd never go lower than 60-minute. So So 10,982, after that it's 11,150, 200, and then after that would be probably 11,981. So not too bad, man. Oh my god, the first subscriber on YouTube I've had in like 2 weeks. Thanks, Apex Guy. Really appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Going back to futures. Dow Jones up 0.3%. S&P up 0.19%. NASDAQ up 0.2%. Bitcoin up 0.56%. Kind of nothing burger, but better than dumpage burger, right? Yeah. Good lord, it's such a weird dynamic. Thanks for the 641 here. Thanks for the 278 likes. We're very close to 300 likes. I mean, that'd be half of y'all hitting like, which is cool. As we just watch Bitcoin, 30 minutes to go until your monthly candle close. Very significant stuff. The monthly chart, look at ADA, look at Cardano on the monthly, right? Yeah, this, you can't even see this resistance on the monthly. It's trying to hold a critical area. I think ADA could be okay as long as it stays above 80 or 8.8 cents. Nothing that great though. I mean, good. It's not too bad, right? You had 4 months of pure prosperity. Now you're getting 2 months of a pullback, which is okay. Not a big deal. 38% retrace or so. Nothing really sticks out as that great. But yeah, you're holding on to a pretty critical area. 88 may not be done running. It's just going through a correction for 2 months, which these things happen in uptrends. XLM, looking on the monthly, it's reversed right down, you know, February 2019, trying to hold on to that support. If you can't hold that, you probably in time would see 5.6 cents. Oh, the chat's coming back now. Whoa. Whoa. I think, but it might just be old chat, right? Not like anything new. and it'll just break again. Seems like that's what would happen. Yeah, it's very old chat. Alright, so this is just like the monthly, not really. And look at IOTA, you know, is that inverse head and shoulder stuff? I don't know, not really, but holding the support's really important because if you don't hold it on IOTA, you're going to 15 cents. So, right, at least on this time scale, could see 20 cents, right? Engine coin. Whoa, oops, some log. No wonder it's all bugged out. Okay. Look at Engine, man. I really like the accumulation, even though you're bearishly engulfing on the monthly here. Guh. I like the higher lows. Maybe you get one more higher low, and you get 3 rising valleys on Engine. Could take a while, but we're just, again, the major resistance, 25 to 27 cents. Above that, 42 to 50 cents. So you just can't break it yet. You're just then unable to. ONT, pretty gross. Look at that volume. Look at the bearish engulfing candle, taking you all the way back down to very critical support from February 2019. Right, so not really good. High volume on a bearish engulfing. Bleh. Doesn't that great. Lower low, double bottom. I mean, hadn't even begun to do anything, right? It would have to come all the way up to like 150, all the way to 185 to be just to test the neckline confirmation line of the double potential Adam and Eve double bottom. That is lower low. Well, yeah, this candle closes in 28 minutes. XRP, bullish engulfing candle kind of too, right? It's definitely engulfing, covering the previous candle, failing to break really critical support resistance on the weekly and daily. It's not even really that visible on the monthly. But there it is, man. Just, wow. Not great. EOS. Looks like Monero, certainly not playing like Monero at all. It's just failing to launch, not enough bids, not enough demand, hands in pockets. $4 billion more money given to them than any other crypto project in the history of crypto.
Hey Mitch, could you check out NWL possibly and S? Hope all is well, man.
Anderson, thank you, dude. Yeah. Yes. You're saving me from the S coins. Oh, Newell Brands, remember it was a harmonic Rubbermaid, right? Monthly's pretty freaking okay, pretty decent. Diverging somewhat. The weekly though, dude, this was it, man, right? Beautiful. 786. This is the price reversal here. The bullish divergence on the weekly. This is posting, scanning charts and found this. Identified it, posted at everyone for patrons. If you're a patron and you paid attention, this was handed to you, and it's up substantially. When did I even post it? I don't know. It's up though. It's not really launched yet, and I think there is probably a supply line that's gonna have to break right here. Has not tested it. Soon will though. Right, it's just a downsloping channel, supply line. You break that, man. 21 bucks, 24 bucks, eventually $32. A lot of support resistance here, though. Holy crap, Yeah, right there, man. Wow. You can ever break 1866, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a big deal. All right. I mean, target's 32 bucks. Eventually, man. Yeah, 32 bucks, 36 bucks. And then after that, man, talking like $46 to $50. So there you go, value. This is a value play. This is like my thinking. If Trump gets reelected, then value could very well outperform growth again. And this is one of your tickets. It's very deep retrace, value perceived areas, bullish cipher. Did it say that? It's a bullish cipher. Higher high on A to C. That's what makes it a cipher. That's why your PCC is the 786, not the 886. Even though it got pretty close to the 886. Man. Okay. Beautiful divergence on the weekly. Let's go, dude. Now I can see the chat now, but it's all probably late. And it broke. Chat is broken again. So, really weird. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you want to learn how to trade like this, if you want to identify an edge, you want to learn how to identify value on an asset so you can take along and make money, one of the best ways to do it is to join the Patreon, where it's like 24/7. You've got people in the Patreon chat that are going to be willing to answer questions you have about technical analysis, position sizing, risk management. So you are investing in yourself when you join the Patreon. The best day of the month is tomorrow. It'll be the first. It's a billing cycle. So again, that is the best. You get 30 days of value out of it. If you're going to do 1 month, boom, tomorrow you join. So I got to say that, right? Because it's the end of the month and it's like tomorrow. There you go. If you want to learn this stuff, best way to do it is with us.
Show the people of welfare XP. Might be out of entry of value by now though. Man face funny. Band looking good too. You pick mid slow.
What's up with that, dude? Hold on. Dude, my stream elements is broken too now. Use tip me and nothing shows up. What the? Okay, Robbie, it's working. I guess I had to refresh. There's a critical support, right? Critical resistance. Yeah, I don't know. Coupled with Hindleman? I don't really know. Yeah, it looks like Momo shifting somewhat. Just not really sure the best way to enter right now. I mean, the back test the spring. Look at this bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, kind of rounding out there, engulfing here. I don't know though, because it's not at a lower risk area, because that's down at like 130 or whatever, and now you're at 175. At the higher risk area where a reversal could occur is between 191 and $2. Like clearly you can see this where it was created initially. Look how many times throughout history we failed. Yet you tested it again since September 15th. So you're going to break that, man. Maybe huge upside potential, certainly. And I think maybe if you're bump and run stuff is happening too. Look, you did that, you broke it, but you kept selling off. Okay, well, still out. There was not bullish evidence in the 4 hour. Yeah, there was kind of bullish evidence. It's kind of not a separation of histogram islands. I don't know, man. It's okay. From its lowest low to its highest, 88% retrace. That's value perceived area. I don't think you can get away with calling it a harmonic or anything, but still, deep retrace. What you're looking for. That's where value is perceived. 786s and 886s. So, what a bounce off of it. Yeah, again, I don't really know about so much of a trade, but again, there is a breakout point where it could have a huge run up in price if it ever breaks $2. Okay, that's something I can tell you. All right. It was almost like a wedge. Wow, dude. Look at that. It's okay. So, I mean, if that's the case, if it was like a wedge or something, pretty easy. You go from the highest point to the lowest point. And if it's going to make common retrace, I mean, eventually it could run up and test the 618. Or the 50% and then the 618, right? I'm not sure the entry is good now, but this is, a wedge. Breakout, $3.04 and $3.51. Boom, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That makes all the sense in the world if you can ever break $2. That's the big battleground area, okay? SXP, thanks for the 1283 super chat, Robbie. It's broken, man. Sorry, my YouTube's completely busted, man. Whew. These are the 650 people tuned in. We got 20 minutes till your monthly candle close. Trying to stick around for it. It's such a big event, and we know based on what we looked at just a little while ago, October's could be extremely good, right? Could be amazing or pretty decent for crypto October, right? As you look at it, man. Like September though, almost always losing or very marginal gains, very small, like 5.8%, right? And that was in 2016. That was like the best bull run in the history of Bitcoin, right? When it was just in the middle of it, just too bullish, right? So we dropped 13% last year. You were up 10% in October. So you think that we could get a rise this month, especially if we hold above 10,759, which is, again, it was the second highest level where traders set it up on the monthly ever before a couple months ago when we broke that. This could be good, man. Could be good stuff. Yeah, let's look at Wi-Fi. Why not? Something that's been respecting TA pretty amazingly. It's got me asking questions here. It's got me kind of, I'm a little wary of this because of the contradiction the 4-hour and daily are giving me. Okay, 4-hour looks like, oh, this could be great. This could be almost like ICX where a harmonic appears, it rallies at the PCZ, but when it had really, it had somewhat of an edge, it runs up, sells off after hitting resistance, and it's now making a higher low. And it could be hidden bullish. It is hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Where you make a low, you make a higher low with higher levels negative Momo. But with that being said, you go to the daily, it's pretty not the same. All right, look at this. I mean, that looks scary, doesn't it? Disgusting. Do you see what I'm saying? Why it's like, I don't know what to tell you, because 4-hour looks okay and then the daily looks terrible. So a failed rally, all this negative momentum, no edge at all. I mean, bearish can, I mean, I guess it was almost hidden bullish divergence, but it's just nothing now. Nothing on the daily can help you on YFI except that's a nasty pattern. I mean, I think that's all broken chat, old broken chat. Oops, that's not uni, that's... Alright, man, we got 16 minutes, 10,779, looking okay, man, looking okay. You want that close above 10,759, and good things could happen, alright? Dude, the live chat keeps repeating itself. It just keeps doing the same thing. It's so weird. You notice that? Dude. Go airline employees. Gonna get furloughed. Yeah, it's showing me a chat from 10 minutes ago now, finally, on the actual YouTube stream. Of all days, too, the last of the month. Daily on Bitcoin, no problem, man. Remember, you've yet to see follow the price action after this really nice bullish engulfing candle. Still, like, it's not bearish right now after that. Just inside narrow ranges after big bullish impulses like that are not bad, man. They're not bad. The daily's just not really bad. Damn, Liang, oh my god, happened to chat, let's go! Holy crap.
Please clap. Is that a joint?
The third person in history to join annually. Thank you so much. Wow. Let's go. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon to the Discord. And can't wait to see you over there. But an annual membership is available, and you get an 8% sale. So if you join for the year, you're only paying for 11 months. So that's the incentive there. So it doesn't matter when you join then, right? Because it's just going to be, 365 days. So thank you for joining for the year. Big time, dude. Hype in the chat. Just kidding, because you can't even hype in the chat. It's literally impossible. So thank you, Mr. Leon. Unreal. Kings. Joining Osvaldo and John. Thanks for the 674 tuned in. Ow. Yep. Chat is super. Hey, at least I'm seeing chat from 2 minutes ago. $13 minutes, running out the clock, man. Daily is okay, not bad. It's not really showing anything too froggy. It's good to see that we're above October 26th and February 13th, 14th highs, but we've got to eventually break 10,952. If we can do that, man, you just got to understand how little resistance there is until about 11,700, 11,900. Okay. Yeah, remember, all you're doing is making consecutive higher lows. Even here, after a dump, you just went to back test the old trading range as support once and twice, and that's it. October, a new month's upon us. We're getting the worst month of the year out of the way, and October could be a wonderful surprise. Dude, everything's so broken today. Dude, I got like these huge ribeye steaks. Cannot wait to eat them. I mean, they're super thick, man. So this little hoodie thing, it's amazing, dude. It's like another part. It was like, I got 3 pieces of this from Crypto Dub, man. He works at Nike. He hooked me up. I can actually be a Jedi now, a real Jedi, because it's got the hood. You know how I've been like wearing the black hoodie from Nike? Now I got a white one. And it looks like an actual, I don't know, like Assassin's Creed type hoodie. It's not thick, it's thin. Good lord. Even when I refreshed the catch, dude, it just lost its mind. So what are you gonna do, Bitcoin? 10 minutes. Futures just hanging around. Bitcoin futures 10,855. So of the 3 major index funds, Bitcoin's outperforming.
Thanks for being here each and every day. 0.027799012 ETH.
Jason Jordan, thanks for the $10 worth of Ethereum. Thanks for letting me know. I can't engage with anyone in the chat. It's just like it's donezo. So thanks, man.
Bullish exaggerated divergence in 1 hour on BTC.
Take it with a grain of salt. It looks bearish, but you can't trust it. You cannot trust patterns on the 60-minute, man. This is testament to it. Like, this could just pump up to 10,982. You just can't, man. You can't. Exaggerated divergence. You're certainly diverging in some way. It's like the same low, right? Exact same low, and every time it's like higher levels. Yeah, that's like class B-ish bullish divergence. But again, just like we can't trust bearish patterns on the 60-minute, most time it's like the edge it gives you is just not that strong on 60-minute. Yeah, this implies upside, but it may not be very high up, that it takes you to fall through. So yeah, it's there. I mean, it's like, what is that considered? That's called contradicting variables, right? You've got a bearish pattern, but then you're showing seller exhaustion. So then it's like coin flip, man. 50%. It's like you don't have an edge really on the 60-minute now because of that. They're just both saying different things. So you can't really play. You don't want to play that. It's kind of weird. All right.
Hi Mitch, what are your thoughts about the Bitcoin quarterly, which is also closing today?
I don't know, man. We can look at it if you want. We'll see. I've never looked at the 3-month. How do I add? Okay. Month, 3 months. All right, let's check it out. I don't know. The quarterly candle closing, could be. Wow, look at this, man. Just look here, listen. So it could be the second highest level where traders have ever settled up on a quarterly candle ever, right? It would be higher than April 1st of 2019, that quarter. So you're looking at it. We could be making history here, oddly enough. So that's it. Super Nova thinks it's 642. That's what we're looking at. I couldn't hear it though. All right. So look, I mean, what's crazy about it here on the 3-month candle, this is the breakout. You're getting your first breakout ever on the quarterly candle, if you want to call it that. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to be confirmation of a real breakout for the first time ever of this consolidation that's been going on for 2 years plus. No. I guess since the buying climax, we're talking 3 years almost, right? A quarterly. Pretty interesting. All right, good eye there. Above 60, right? You're at 64. That's great. Cool. So close though, man, right? That's a monthly, my bad. Just barely hanging. Just by a few bucks. Just by a few friggin' dollars. See, it's right here. It's 10,762 or something. Trying to scale out.
Is that a joint?
We are dealing with the chat. You're still live. Let's celebrate the new month. The best time to join the Patreon. All the content and the great people too. Consider it continued education in your TA journey. Let's go. Clinking beer mugs.
Thank you, Skyward Man, for advocating for the Patreon. Yeah, dude, for sure. First of the month is upon you tomorrow, and that's the best day to join the Patreon, 100%. So we got over 550 patrons or so. Wonderful community, tons of fellowship, and so many charts, so many ideas, so many people investing themselves learning every day. And then when they learn, They're able to bring stuff to the table for the group. It's the reciprocity is unbelievable. It's so good, man. I teach people what I've learned over a decade, and then they're able to pay back with charts, with opportunity, with deep retraces, with the divergence, the things I've taught them. It's such a good thing, man. Thanks, Coward. Okay, so the back test is there on both assets. We got 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to stick around, running out the clock, though, okay? There's no one to talk to. I mean, TTS is the only way to be able to communicate with me, really, right? Broken. Super broken. Four minutes, chat. More Monero's pulled back some. Engines rallied a little bit. Some of these assets showing a little green today. Litecoin's pulled back. I think everything's pulled back. Maker's still up over 8%. First target hit of that trade setup that you get if you're a patron. It's beautiful, dude. Yeah, TTS doesn't appear if you tip less than $3. It's just how it is, man. Precedence. Three minutes. We're so close to having the second highest quarterly candle close in the history of Bitcoin, where that quarterly close candle will be breaking out of the consolidation structure that has been in existence for almost 3 years. And on the just monthly candle, it would be a second back test of what was once resistance is now support, which is, so these are all good things happening on the most significant time scales, for sure. Those are all good things, not bad things. So, and we know that September is the worst month ever, so we survived. We survived. Bitcoin at least survived the month of September 2020. Whew. A scary one, right? Of any 2020, that's the one I'd be worried about, right? Just because of how everything else is insane. 2 minutes. Local on the 8th. Oh my god, man. The monthly local on the 8th. Wow.
Bruh.
First bruh of the stream. Futures beginning to creep a little bit higher right now. And thanks for the thanks for the 724 people tuned in. Yep. Thanks for the 345 likes. Let's see. Maybe we get to 400 likes. Don't do it for me. Do it for the sake of the 3-month candle closing at its second highest level ever, only second to the all-time highs, which was October, that quarter of October 2017. All right, you're about to make history, man. Just infinitesimally, and it may not even happen because we're so close to that. I'm scaling out so much, dude, just so you can see it. All right, 3 month, 1 minute until it becomes confirmed. Buckle up, chat. Thirty seconds.
BZRX looks to be bottomed out. Probably this coin I'm still learning. Thank you for all that you do.
We'll look at him.
SK stonk one time for the welfare after SXP, IRA being covered.
Here it is. Confirmation. The second highest quarterly candle in the history of Bitcoin. Confirmed. Beautiful. Wonderful, man. All right. Also, at the same time, we held. Oops. We held the monthly close from June of 2019, right? You held for now. So great. These are good things. 31 days to go till your monthly candle close. Now. All right, let's look at these. What are these requests? Oh, it's a crypto. God, I've never even heard of it before in my life. Lifestyle. If you want an S coin like that, it's $10 minimum, man. I don't know. I mean, it's just making a higher low, sure, but it's an S coin. But wow, I mean, Jesus. I mean, what's kind of interesting, I mean, sorry, I'm going to look at it now. Look at that. BZRX in 4 hour. That's a bullish Gartley, right? Somewhat. It's close enough. It's a bullish Gartley. He didn't really have divergence or anything. But it's there. Yep, cool. So this is a reversal candle, or a pattern where it would go up to higher prices. Targets 22.2 cents and 23.96 cents. But you'd think the way it would Fibonacci for targets would be this swing high up here to the low. If it was to play out, you're thinking 25.7 cents and 27.74 cents. I don't know, man. Maybe it's definitely there. There you go, dude. It's an S coin though, so proceed with caution at your own risk. I don't know, man. I'm just pointing out harmonics that are here. It is here. And could be it. I mean, this is how reversals do occur with harmonics like this. So good luck. Take a look at it. Okay. Good one, lifestyle, man. If it wasn't for that Gartley, wouldn't have looked at it. Whoa. Oshkosh. I don't know, really. It looks like a major double top here. What are you looking for a harmonic after the double top? I don't know, man. Bearish or bullish shark right here. Definitely look like it. Wow. But you're probably saying X, A, B, C, D. I don't know. There's no edge with it. Really. No edge. So I'm just like an Adam and Eve double top. And look, this old support resistance from 2017 is resistance. All right, you break above it, maybe we'll talk. But till then, I don't really know, man, if I would consider that a harmonic. All right. You're good, dude. Lifestyle. Great eye. Great eye. So look, lifestyle, he knows that he could apply this to any chart, any asset, anywhere, any market, right? And he saw it here. And it's like, dang, dude. Dumpster diving, but nevertheless, that's the way it is, right? If something's, it doesn't matter how trash it is, like, it's there. Point it out. Look at it. I don't know if it'll play out, but, yep. Gartley-esque on BZRX to US dollar tether. Full moon? What? When is the full moon? Yeah, man. It's like a lower high too. I don't know, consecutive lower highs here. There's just probably better opportunity out there. It could reverse here. It's just, I don't like it. But you do your thing, man. Oh, look at this. 10,800 and change. The new month has begun. For real.
I'm a Patreon, by the way, so thank you for looking in here. I will square up with you. I'm King in your Discord, thanks.
Cheers. Dude, KNC was like the worst monthly I saw. Like, it was like one of the last things on my watch list, and it was so sad. It was so bad, dude. But look at the trade setup. You know, hit targets and never saw those again, and has dumped so bad, man. So bad. And I don't think there's any harmonic or anything. Bullish engulfing, kind of divergence, but just ran up to test old support as resistance, and that's it. I don't really see anything on KNC. Sorry, man. Not really. Look at the monthly, though. This is what's sickening. Huge engulfing. Look at this. It's disgusting. Huge bearish engulfing. Two full moons in October. Isn't this yet the first full moon? Or there will be the 31st in like 100 years. Tell me, Wolfman, which one is it? It's got to be like since 1920 or something, if I'm recalling it right. Look that up. It'd be nuts. So you got the reversal, but not enough asks. Too many bids coming in, holding it up. Bullish divergence on the 60-minute, contradicting the bearish looking stuff with price action, right? Contradicting, man. $19.44. There you go. First full moon Halloween since 1944, chat. It's gonna be nuts, dude. The emotions are gonna be so high. It's gonna be a buying climax, man. Bitcoin's gonna be so much higher. Beautiful. Wake off. What do you mean? I mean, it looks like just higher lows, right? Kind of, a little bit. I really like the higher low we made here. Our low, the higher low, and then these two local higher lows are much, much higher than the previous lows before them. It's pretty good, man. I don't know. And then before that are higher lows. Thanks for the almost 700 people tuned in. Really appreciate this community, man. Like, you know, it was like I got back from, you know, my vacation or whatever, and like, you know, there are like some hateful people out there. They're still around. It's crazy. They're there, but do want to let you know, like, out of my frustration with the terrible people that have no purpose in this world, and they've subscribed to cancel culture, right? That's what they do. You know, got me a little, you know, off-centered, which is fine, it happens, but do want to say, despite that, really grateful for all of you watching, and yeah, man, it's just because of y'all I can do what I love for a living, and I've been able to do it for like going on 3 years now, and it's just been the best years of my life, all because of y'all. So thank you so much for that. It's a big deal, man. All right. Saturday, I don't know what that is, man. What even is that? Some random word? I don't know, dude. So, you know, it's the beginning of the month, right? Things can happen, right? You go up, you run up, you sell off, you're up and down. It could just be more of the same that we've been seeing since the 24th, which is whipsaw, just up and down, not really going anywhere, okay? But just remember, with a new month, we've had good stuff. This happened. We've had some insane magical Octobers, more magical Octobers than not really good ones. So, and the fact that we just closed our second highest quarterly candle ever on Bitcoin, that's really good, man. It was a breakout. Just gotta, maybe, man. You broke out. You back tested like twice. If you get an engulfing candle, of course, it'd be a break hook and go confirmation, sure. But that means what would have to happen? Skydive might, man. We'd have to get a nice green candle to the upside and engulf the previous candle, which wouldn't be difficult because it's not a very big candle, which is good. Right, monthly. It's kind of big. I mean, that means we'd have to close this month higher than 11,673 if you really did want a break hook and go candle, which is your strongest form of confirmation. Yeah. Good eye. Good question. Oh, do we have a meme of the month winner? Maybe we'll just do it tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give it till the actual first. Bitcoin closed its month, but Patreon, or not Patreon, but meme of the month has not closed yet. Okay. Alright, man. Well, it's been a good stream. Just wanted to be around live while the monthly candle closed, and history was made on the 3-month. So, very cool. The cipher's still there, but it's made a moderate retrace. Contradicting variables in 60 minutes. Really tough to say. If the sell-off will continue on the cipher, or it was it, right? The moderate retrace, the 38% retrace was good enough, and bulls come pick up the price, and we rallied at 10,952. That'd be your target if we ran up. 10,952. Okay. That's it, dude. So really appreciate the likes, the love, the support, contributions, the positivity in a very negative, terrible, awful world. We got each other, man. And no one's ever gonna stop me from doing this, right? No one. They can try. I mean, look at them. They do try. It's like, you're gonna lose, dude. You'll always lose. So I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
else, turd nuggets.